Hi and welcome to my first vlog. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, but I've always been a little bit unsure. I think just a little bit scared really, but I am renowned for saying to my family and friends, if you want to do something, you should just do it. Life is too short. You'll only regret the chances you didn't take, and if it scares you, then you should definitely do it. So here I am. My vlog and my podcasts will be a little look into my day-to-day life and the people I meet and the things that I do. I think it's fair to say, or so I'm told, that I've had a fairly interesting life, but I do try and squeeze every single drop out of life because I know more than most. My little dog there. I know more than most that life can just change like that. You never know what's around the corner. You never know what's going to happen. Hi, Echo. So yeah, I do believe that you should just make the most of life and squeeze every last drop out of it that you can. So I'll be showing you sort of things I do day to day, random musings on my mind, because I am known for thinking and analysing situations quite a bit. So I'll be talking about that as well. Lots of travel, because I love travel. I'm going to America in a few weeks, so I'm really excited about that. So I'll be taking you with me to America, and lots of motivational and mindset stuff as well, because that's got me through some really tough times and it continues to get me through that, and it's a big part of my life. So yeah, everything that I'm going to be talking about. So the first thing I wanted to sort of talk to you about was 2016. Okay. So 2016 was a bit of a life changer year for me. It started off really well, the year. It was going fantastic. I was really happy. And then actually I looked at my calendar and it was today in 2016, so 2 years ago today, that the first little bit happened. I was seeing someone at the time and it was going really well and I was really happy, and I thought, no, this is going to be it. This is good. And out of the blue today, he dumped me. But it's all good, and he had his reasons for doing it, and we're still really good friends now and everything's fine there. But in that same week, I'd already decided beforehand that I need to make some fairly big changes in my life to do with my business. So I run a dog training school, and I planned it to do it that week. So I got dumped, and then I get told off for saying dump, but it is what it is. I got dumped, and then 2 or 3 days later, I had to make some big changes in my business, and it changed my whole, like, I felt like the rug had been pulled out from underneath me, and I just didn't know up from down, didn't know what I was doing. I was really down, I was really depressed. I spent a lot of time crying. And then about a week or two after all this happened, I got a little too friendly with Mr. Jack Daniels and I got drunk on whiskey by myself. I think it had been on my mind that I wanted to shake things up a little bit in my life. So whiskey helped me do that. Go back a little bit. I do tend to go off at tangents. I'll try to keep you sort of in line of where I'm going. I'll try and stay on track. But to go back a little bit, I missed out on all of my teenage years, really. I became very ill when I was 12 and I had to drop out of school. I was bedbound, wheelchair bound, until I was about 21-ish, 21-ish, and I started gradually getting a little bit better. So I missed out on that big chunk of my life. And when you've been through something like that, at that time, my teenage years, I kept myself motivated, and I'll probably do a little separate vlogcast about, vlogcast, is that even a thing? Podcast and a vlog, about that time and how I kept myself motivated. But one of the things I promised myself was, when you get through this, and I knew I'd get through it, you're going to make the most out of life. You are not going to waste life. So I did get gradually better. It's something I'm going to have for life, this condition, but I'm much more managing it better now rather than letting it manage me. I decided that I was going to make the most out of life. And then when all this happened in 2016, I realised that I'd got better, but I was just allowing myself to slip into a mundane life that wasn't exciting me and wasn't making me desperate to get out of bed in the morning and grab life, and this was all a bit of a revelation. So it was on my mind, and then I got drunk on whiskey, and when I woke up the next day I looked at my emails on my phone and found I'd booked myself, just me, a 5-star holiday to Barcelona. So I had to go to my mum and I had to say, Mum, what are you doing next weekend? She's like, nothing, why? Can you please look after my dogs because I've booked a trip to Barcelona? And I thought she was going to go mad at me for being reckless and irresponsible and what you're doing. But actually, I think she'd seen how bad I'd been over the past couple of weeks, and she said, yeah, I'll have the dogs, off you go and enjoy yourself. So I did. I went to Barcelona. I was terrified. I'd never travelled abroad by myself before, and I was panicking and I was thinking, what am I doing? I'm being stupid. So I went to Barcelona and I had a fantastic time. It was really, really good. And there's so much to do there as in a city. So it kept me busy all the time. And when I was there, I realised, I had this sort of revelation that life is short, and if I want to make the most out of life, then I'm responsible for making myself happy. That responsibility lies with no one else other than me. So I decided to date myself for a year, and say yes to any opportunity that came my way, particularly if it scared me a bit. If it felt like it's something I should do, I was going to just say yes. I wasn't going to say yes to ridiculous things. I wasn't going to take it to extremes or very literally. But yeah, I decided I'm just going to do it. So that was the start of an exciting year. Some of the things I did a mountain navigation course in the Lake District by myself. I found it online. I think there was about 12 of us in the group, all different ages, from different walks of life. It was fantastic. So yeah, I can now navigate mountains with a compass and a map. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I took random day trips to places by myself. I found it quite difficult doing things by myself to start with, but it gave me a whole new perspective on things, and it's something I've maintained. So I'll try and do things by myself. I do things with my friends as well and with my family, but I think there's a bit of power in doing things by yourself as well. I took random day trips by myself. I went to London, I went to little hotels in the countryside, take my dogs and just go for a night, go for a weekend and walk my dogs somewhere different, and just lots of little crazy things. And I went on quite a few dates, because even people that I wouldn't have normally gone, I don't think I have a type, but I'll go, well, they're not my type. I must have a type if I'm saying that. But I said yes, and I was like, yeah, let's go out, let's have fun, let's have a drink. I made some great friends from that, people I'm still in contact with. Didn't meet the love of my life, but I had a good time, and I met some really scary people too. But they've given me stories to tell, so I've got to thank them for that. And then in November, I entered the business awards, which I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to do it, I'm a bit unsure. What if I don't win? What if it's, what if people think, who the hell does she think she is? But I entered and won a business award. I won it the following year as well, in a different category. So it scared me, and pre-2016, I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have entered it. I'd have just thought, no, I'm just gonna play it safe, what if? But I was like, yeah, just say yes, just do it. And then in November, I went by myself to New Zealand and Australia, and I had a fantastic time. I got some stories to tell you from there. Yeah, I had a fantastic time, and I ended up going back to Australia last year, but I think I want to save that one for a different vlog. Yeah, that was my year of, do you know what? If it's not going to hurt anyone, if you're not going to hurt yourself, then just take a chance, because you don't know. And this is my thing, and I've said it to my friends lots of times since then. How do you know that you're not going to like something unless you try it? So I just started saying yes to more opportunities in life, and had some fantastic things come my way. Meetings with people that I've made great friends or great business contacts with. But also make a bit of an effort to start conversations with people as well. So whether that be If I'm in Starbucks getting coffee, I'll try and start a conversation with the person serving me. If I'm on the train, I'll talk to the person there. And it was scary. That's really scary, but yeah, it worked. Like, it got me more confident. It made me more confident in starting conversations, and conversations lead to opportunities because it's networking. It's networking, whether it's socially, on a business level, it's networking. Yeah, I even had like movie moments, I'll call them. So I'm quite a soppy romantic, not necessarily with love, but that's nice too. But just with life, I do like, yeah, daydream and want that soppy romantic life. So I had moments of like being sung to in the sea under the stars. I had meeting a stranger in a bar at 1 in the morning and talking till 3 in the morning. Nothing happened, just chat. You're living, yeah, you're going and you're grabbing life, and I was so happy because these are things I would never have done if I hadn't have just said yes. So yeah, that's become my motto since then, really. And that's my general approach to life. Just say yes. If you don't like it, you can always walk away. No one's gonna hold you there. No one's gonna hold you prisoner, hopefully. Yeah, you can just walk away. If I don't like a situation I find myself in, I'll leave. I don't think that's ever happened. Oh, it's happened once. I'll tell you about that. It's happened once, but yeah, grab life because life is too short. Just say yes. You don't know where it'll take you. So you can find The Ami Show, me, on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. So hit the subscribe button below and let's do this.